All right, guys, out here on the Pocket 3, just got a quick shout out about this, the new Canon R5 Mark II thing. And they're saying, oh, the pre-orders, we're already out, we don't have enough, so now you're not gonna be able to get one. It's supply and demand. You see what I'm saying? They only make so many cameras to make you think, oh, see, you don't think they already had this planned, right? You don't think they had that plan where like, well, we'll have so many in stock. So when we know more people are gonna order it because they've been anticipating this camera for a long time. So they order it, right? And all of a sudden now they're out of stock, right? Like, oh no, now we're gonna have to push off the orders. So you better pre-order now, otherwise you, and these, you know, some of the YouTubers, not all of them, you know, some of them, they're like, oh yeah, you better get in there and order it now. And you get it now, go through my links and get it now because you know, you might be another year before you get them. Come on, guys. Canon does this on purpose, right? It's a sales tactic. If you know anything about sales and marketing, you know this happens. Supply and demand. And they're saying, well, due to part shortage, it's not COVID anymore, guys. Name me one other, like DJI Pocket 3 that I'm shooting on right now. Now this, so I guarantee this will sell 3-4 times or more than that Canon R5 Mark II ever will. Yeah, I was always able to buy it. I bought one, sold one, and bought another one. So don't tell me that this, you know, the camera companies are doing this on purpose, which that's fine, but don't be fooled by it. If you want one, great, get one. I'm not saying, you know, great camera, no, I'd love to play with it. But just don't be fooled by the marketing hype, right? Don't, you know, that irks me when I see, oh, buy from my link right now because you know, you're never gonna be able to get one because there's a shortage. Well, yeah, because they want a shortage. You know, that's how they build up the hype for the camera. Well, there's only so much available, so if you want one, you gotta get one now. That way they always know that what they produce will be sold. And obviously they take a little less risk that way. Of course, that's a business thing. And I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying, don't be fooled by it, right? Don't be fooled by it. Like, just be honest, right? Part shortage, like, what part are you getting that's so amazing that nobody else can do? Either it's a part they're producing themselves, they can't produce enough of, or they're getting it from, you know what I mean? It just doesn't, that doesn't make any sense to me. And, you know, I love Panasonic too, you know, I love my S5 too, but they kind of did that. You know, I heard a little bit about it with S9, like, oh, look, man, we're on pre-orders, they're back ordered now. You know, it's like, come on now. I can go out and buy one anytime I want right now, online. Almost everywhere, they're in stock. So, but, you know, it is what it is. But just don't be fooled by that. So, like I said, if you want the camera good, go ahead and pre-order it, you know? Might as well get on the list. But understand that, you know, this is kind of a self-made thing by these companies, by Canon. Come on. You don't think they would have figured this out 4 or 5 years ago when all this COVID stuff was happening to make sure they had enough supply? No, it's supply and demand. That's how this works. You know, just last week, they were talking about, oh, Canon's numbers were down and Sony's on the rise. And, well, yeah, because they won't open their cameras to third party, you know? So I don't get how they're gonna sell that many, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, they're on the lower end. They're gonna make, all of a sudden this camera and they can't keep up already. Come on, guys. I mean, we can add 2 and 2 together. But, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about Canon again, but, you know, it's a company, it does its thing. I don't like the not opening the third-party thing. So for me, I got out of the system, right? So I'm in Sony and Panasonic right now, thinking about getting a Nikon. Might want to track out the Z6 III. That's kind of what I got my eyeball on. But I want the A7 IV, but that's not going to be probably till next year. So, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what the tide brings in. And again, I get it, you know, company, they produce so much, they sell out of it. And that happens from time to time. But for years, you know, for years and then years, come on. You know, come on. That's sales marketing 101, right? There's only so many of these left. Better buy now. And if you buy now, you'll get this and that, or, you know, you'll be the first one to receive it, or whatever perk they want to throw in. Like, that's sales marketing 101. You know, if you've ever been in sales, you spot this right away. You spot it right away, like, okay. Again, I like Canon, like the cameras. I'm not saying this against them. I'm just saying some of the YouTubers are making it look like, oh, poor Canon, blah, blah. You know, like, come on now. Don't buy into the stuff, because then it makes them want to keep doing it, because it works. You know why? Because it works. That's why they keep doing it. Because people will keep acting like they'll buy out of impulse. Because they're like, well, I better get it now, or else I might have to wait a year. Well, then wait a year. And you can get it on discount when it goes on sale. that's what I did with the S5 II. I didn't pay $2,200. I paid $1,450 with a lens. Right? Because I waited a year. And I'm not saying you have to wait. I'm just saying it's up to you. It's up to you. Just want to throw that out to you. Hope you have a great day. Let me know in the comments below what kind of video you want to see next, guys. Just kind of spewing some things in my mind here. I got an A6700 versus, I got a ZVE1, Pocket 3, S5 II. Kind of wanting to try the ZVE10 Mark II, see how that is. I pretty much already know I got the 6700, so it doesn't really make sense for me to get that camera. But I'm kind of interested in the FX30 just because it doesn't overheat and it's got the fan, so. But man, the S5 II, it's hard to beat, guys, I'm telling you. You get one of those puppies, $1,400. But anyway, let me know what you think about this whole Canon thing.